Today we are working on our knife skills of basic French cuts of vegetables. To do that though, we are going to need a few things. So first is a very stable cutting board. I like one of these nice mats down below. I always keep one of those up underneath. Helps the board stick. Next is a great cutting board. I like a nice big board because I'm a nice big guy. All right, something that is super flat, it's even, there's not giant waves within the cutting board. Something that's going to absolutely cut flat. Next is a great chef's knife. If you missed that episode, do not worry. We'll have it for you here at the end so you can backtrack back to our basics of what makes a great chef's knife. Today, I'm going to be using our 8-inch shun. If you're wanting to up the utensils and items that you have inside of your kitchen and up your game in the kitchen, we have a great list that goes out in our emails. Make sure that you hop over to our website, linked down below. This is an absolutely 100% free class. So we are not making any money on this class. The only sole way that we're going to make money is two ways. Again, and I'm only going to ask you to do this if you find value in this class. One is first things first and the most easiest. Again, you can go in the descriptions down below or in that email list, and you will be able to find links. Those are to Amazon, and again, to find perfect things like chef's knives, cutting boards, whisk, pots, pans. Again, I try to give you two different tiers of pricing. All of these are 100% chef proved, things that I actually use and I recommend to others. So please, again, it's a great way. Second way is, of course, by super gifting and donation, and that's not something I'm going to beg for, but we do have people who ask, and yes, we do take them. You can find it down below. And again, if you find this absolutely valuable to you. So now that we're done with the ads, let's get started. So first, let's start with what we're going to be cutting up. We're going to start with something very, very simple. A nice, big, large carrot. Found these at our local Asian market. I did go and find a little bit bigger one just so we can kind of have just a bigger reference tool. Super cool hack when you're kind of working at home. We do this in kitchens a lot of times. If you're working in a hurry, grab a piece of plastic wrap, put it over the top because we got a little bit of work that's got to be done that's going to make a mess. Now, generally speaking, I don't do this. We use all of our scraps for stock. So I highly recommend that you do that. I'm going to kind of show you this method. I'm actually going to, as soon as we're done with the episode, take it out. And we're going to be making our stocks with it in our next couple episodes. We can use this, though, to go ahead and start collecting all of our skins. I like to get all this base work done. I used to do competitions and things like that. And again, I would use this as a quick way to clean my space and get my area reset. Now that I have a farm, if it doesn't go into a stock pot, it goes out to the animals. So we have pigs, we have chickens, we've got the works here. Every single one of them loves carrots. Now, if you are cutting along with me, I highly recommend that you save these. If you're doing the course, this can go into the stock pot. It's just going to add more flavor. I don't waste anything. But for now, until I can use it, I'm going to just wrap this up. Bam, bam. Clear board. So how do we get those knife skills dialed in that close? Now, I think there's two factors that really go into it. Obviously, the strength of our knife and how sharp it is. The second thing is our grip on our knife. Too often I see people like gripping it like some mad hacker. What we're really needing to do is to focus on our grip. So for our grip, we're going to pinch here and then wrap our fingers up underneath. And now I have 100% control over my knife. So our first knife cut that we're going to make is called Julienne. Now, julienning a carrot or potato is very simple. We got our nice edged off piece. We need 2 inches. 1, 2. Made a cut here. Next, we're needing to round it off. have like a perfect little rectangle right there. Looking great. Now to finish off this julienne, we're going to cut it in 1/8 of an inch slices. And then from there, it's just about turning them into full little matchsticks. Now's next to turn that into a brunoise. All we're going to do is simply take our knife, make sure everything's flat, line it up, and then just run our knife through, make sure everything is nice and square. And there we go. Nice and easy. Now let's go down to a fine julienne and fine brunoise. Again, a little bit same technique, but we're going to be basically cutting that in half in size of its diameter and shape. Again, squaring it off. Again, all that goes to stock. Perfect. There's our julienne. Much finer stick. Then all we got to do is fine dice portion of that. Bring it up to the camera just so you can see it. Nice, simple, and easy. So we have, bring this in a little closer. So you've got fine brunoise, fine julienne, julienne, and brunoise. Now let's work on our, we can knock out our dice in here. Sorry, small dice is 1/4 of an inch. There we go. Dice them out. Small dice. Batonnet sticks, that goes along with that. Next will be medium dice, 1/2 of an inch. And our last item is large dice. So large dice is 3/4 of an inch. There we go. Nice and easy. So those are the basics of our carrot and potato cutting. So now we have kind of an overview of it. Now we have our fine julienne, fine brunoise, julienne, brunoise, small dice, batonnet, medium dice, and a large dice. Now let's focus on properly cutting an onion. There's really two major ways to cut an onion. One is to julienne and make those long strips. The other is to dice. Again, that could be to make a brunoise. That could be to do large chops, stuff like that. But to properly cut an onion, first we're going to get our root in, point it towards us. Then we're going to make sure our knife is even. Again, just kind of push straight through. Got there. Again, find the halfway point in that root. Straight down. Now let's go through and peel out our outer layer. All of the wrappers and all, I just place over into a stock pot or a holding pattern for a stock pot. Sometimes I freeze it up and do a big giant pot at one time. But I don't waste the skins. That all goes towards another project. Every single part of the onion is useful. So let's do our dice first. So for our dice, we are going to, again, you could do it small, you could do it large. We'll do it large just so it's a little bit better seen on camera. We'll do like a nice brunoise. So what I'm wanting to do is just make nice even cuts. What I'm not wanting to do is to pierce that through the other side. And then from there, it's straight down. This is where a sharp knife really comes into play. A dull knife is just going to hack this up. You're going to have pieces all sticking out. It's not going to work properly. But having a sharp knife makes this task a whole lot easier. The next skill for our onions is our julienne. So I'm going to cut across here. And then we're going to start with our knives straight forward, and then we're going to kind of like rotate it around as we work. Notice how I'm keeping my fingers. A lot of people go like this to try and hold it. That is a surefire way to lose a finger. Keep your fingers clubbed up. Let your knuckles guide everything down. And just like that, nice, even julienne onion. So again, nice, beautiful matchsticks to go with our onions. When someone masters these simple things like a proper cut brunoise or julienne, it lets me know that they know exactly what they're doing, that they're trained, that they've practiced. In culinary school, we quite literally would go home with giant 50-pound sacks of potatoes, onions, and carrots and constantly be practicing. This techniques does not happen overnight. It takes lots and lots of practice to do. So do not wait or think that this is something only special to do. This is something that's fun to practice. You save up on your scraps. You can use it for stock. You can use it as a garnish on your item. Don't feel like you got to wait to the next big cooking thing to showcase this off. Remember, if you need any utensils, you need knives, cutting boards, anything like that, please check the descriptions down below for those items. It's a great way to support, and I'm always super thankful. My name is Jonathan Boyd. This is Deep South Foodies Culinary Class. This is episode 3. We got another amazing video coming up. But if you've not caught the other episodes, I have them already linked for you right here and right here. And these are going to let you know what you've missed in the last 2 episodes. Make sure that you stay tuned because we have an amazing set of classes that are coming up. Again, 100% free school. Our next class is going to be set on stocks and broths. This is probably, outside of this right here, probably the most important thing. Stock is the basic of all flavor when it comes to your dishes. If you're not mastering the stock, you're probably not maximizing flavor. And that, my friends, is what we're all about. So make sure that you hit subscribe, you hit the notification bell. It lets you know when the next episode is released. Also, if you could do me a huge favor and list down below where you are at, where you're watching. We'd love to know where everyone's from. And again, it's a great conversation. I've traveled all over this country and tasted amazing, delicious food. And again, I'm wanting to help you up your game. If you've not had a chance yet, again, links in the descriptions down below, websites there to enter the email list. And of course, we'll see you in the next episodes right here.